Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and this video is on Northridge, and it's a loot route. So, personally, I'm going to do this in Solos because it's easy to just loot in peace, I guess. It's way easier because there's not as many people on the map, and plus, if you do get in a fight and somehow win, it'll be easier because there's only going to be one. The kit's going to be like this. That's pretty much just going for loot. The equipment value is good, so you don't have to worry about anything. But this gives you most space well, it doesn't give you the most space, but it gives you a lot of space, and it goes right next to the equipment value, so you're just chilling. I'm using cheap ammo and a secondary, or I guess a holster, not a secondary, but so you can take a primary weapon and secondary weapon from scavs. That's just a little extra cash, but you can take two primary weapons, so that adds up a little bit more. This is just really just prioritizing money over everything and making sure that you can make the most out of every raid. Your entire goal is to not find people, and it might be a little boring place out, but it does pay pretty well. So you want to spawn on this side of the map or this side of the map, mainly because it's just way better. This spot right here is perfect because there's so many stuff to loot. If you do spawn like next to a hotel, just go back to camp. If you hear somebody coming up, that gun is good for killing people with legs, so you can try and kill somebody with legs. Overall, you just want to be looting other places and just chill. I'll show you some gameplay and hope you enjoy. Oh, this is perfect. Actually, it's not perfect, but I'm currently making a map for... Hold on. You can't see what I'm saying. I'm currently making a map for all of the spots on this game. All the spawns. And the main thing is... It's like the TV solo-op spawn one, where everybody spawns and I show everybody where all the spawns are. It's actually pretty helpful, and it's a lot of time to do it, because the unfortunate thing is TV has unique spawns, I guess. They're easy for me to remember because I played it so much, but for me, this map is so big, half the time I don't even know where I spawn, so I just can't remember. So this spawn's actually really meh. You still can rotate easily to the village area. Alright, that's awesome. Surprising, this thing is really quiet, even though it's not suppressed. Care about the shotguns. Alright, so we spent about 12 minutes looting. Took us a few minutes to get there, but... So at this point in time, it's time to just leave and go to the extract, mainly because we're full. I mean, there's a little bit of junk items we got in our bag, but overall, we are full. Plus, we were completely safe the entire time, so, like, this is not a bad method, I wouldn't say. It's pretty decent. Especially finding those teas, the bubble teas or whatever they're called. Those are nice because it gives you pain and gives you endurance. So, I guess to just have these. A little bit extra health to run across the map. Now, there's one thing we need to be careful of, is a few people like to lurk here, especially later in the raid, because they are waiting for rotates. The most common one you have to be careful is up on the hill, up this way, mainly because it's people like wait outside behind hotel, and hotel can be a little bit dangerous, so you just gotta be careful of that. Overall though, the journey to the bus stop or whatever it's called is pretty safe. Like, it's usually pretty dead. But I mean, every raid is different, so it's kind of hard to say. Personally, this seems like a very ratty raid because I haven't looting at village, and I haven't heard a single gunshot. I should have heard a gunshot at, you know, sewage, or maybe a nade at hotel, because I have heard nades across the map before. I don't know, I just didn't hear anything, so, interesting. I think the mastery update will help a lot with this method, because you'll be able to use your leg mastery and level up that, and your looting speed, and plus your strength. I think those three would be crazy, because you can see right now, I am literally 0.7 kg from being overweight, which, let's be honest, that's kind of insane, because I literally picked up a bunch of blues, purples, and gold. I have, like, I mean, I have gear on, but it's not crazy gear, so that would really help with this method. I should have brought a plane. I had looted a lot of military stuff. It already has been 20 minutes in the rain. Almost. I mean, 2 more minutes since B20. But I think it's just really chill. Like, if you're having a really bad games and having just a rough day, it's really nice to just take a breather and maybe do 3 rounds of this or 2 rounds and just, like, kind of make those losses back. I think that's a good way to view this as. Or if you just love looting, I mean, it's really nice. You just get to loot. The only thing you need to be wary of this method is be careful at village itself, because there is a few unique people that actually still do this and have been doing this for a very long time, and they actually do the same thing, so you need to be careful of them. If you hear them first, the best thing to do is just sit in a building and wait for them, because you're not good enough to actually peek them yourself. You are not capable of that. This gun is so bad at not even, like, super medium close range. It is really good for close range, but anywhere else it's so bad. So you need to be careful. Just this gun is really good, mainly because it's, you know, a I want to say secondary, but it's kind of just a holster. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of scavs everywhere. Kind of weird. I don't really see a lot of scavs. I will say I've killed like 3 people in this area. I mean, different matches, but I will say this: people coming from that way, right there, and they run up to here while I'm coming out of hotel going this way. It's scary. Like, when you have like 8 mil on you and you're like, I don't really want to get another fight. Then you hear something else coming up. It can be a little scary. But that's why I use headphones. Even if I'm running right now and I have a tier 6 helmet in my bag, I'm putting on headphones. Because here's the thing, is like, if you don't hear them first, they can rat you out first, and your armor is invalid because they get the first shot. And I will say the first shot in this game is very important. There's only a few unique times you actually survive the first shot, and it's either a gear disadvantage or they just, I don't know, they didn't lock in, you know? They missed a couple shots. So, I've actually been thinking of a method of travel. So there's something called worming in Tarkov. That's at least what I call it. Is where if you're super overweight, or in the game, if you're super overweight, you can't move. So what you have to do is, you can't recover stamina. So what you do, was that a wrap? Take that wrap. What you do is you go prone and crawl a little bit. Of course, I'm overweight now. You crawl a little bit, and then you stand up and start running again, and then you recover stamina by worming. Like, you go prone again. So, like, it's like this. And actually, in this game, you do recover stamina faster while prone. So I've been thinking, if you go prone and start, like, walking this way, you recover stamina super fast. And then, after you're full, you go on a running spin. I don't know, it's just something I thought about. It's kind of funny. It's kind of cool that they removed the stamina vent when you stand up. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but very nice. Nice. And just like that, 1.3. Well, so this is the method. It's kind of like meh. It's not a crazy method, but it is a method. I think it's a method that you should always have in the back of your mind in case you lose a bunch. You know, it's like it's there in case you need it, and it's also just a good thing to chill because a lot of these things in this game is a lot of sweaty games, and you gotta lock in. You know. Overall, this was not great RNG. I could have gotten more golds, but still was a nice win. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you be using my method.